Hey guys, it's the 11th of March today, and it's been really cold recently, last week or so. I mean, we missed most of the snow. We had quite a lot of hail, a little bit of light snow, but nothing crazy. We are right on the southeast coast, so we tend to get warmer, milder winters, but it's still been pretty cold. But it's meant to warm up now, and I thought I'd show you inside the greenhouse because we've got some things that are coming into flower. So have a little look inside. It's pretty busy. Need to clear it out again. But so yeah, we step inside. It's actually quite warm in here, to be honest, because the sun's out. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. I've got a peach and a nectarine that are in blossom, and this is peregrine peach. Produced delicious peaches last year, probably like 6 or 7 of them. One problem is I think it does have like canker or some sort of disease you might be able to see in there. But I don't have the heart to rip it out, especially when it's like flowering so beautifully. So to see how it does. Obviously, if it continues to spread or anything, then I will have to take it out, but hopefully I'll get some peaches. The nectarine I'm really excited about because I've grown this from like a little twig. It was grafted. You can see the graft union down here. But it was a tiny twig. The variety's sweet lady, but I think someone said that it's also called garden lady. So it's going to be a case of the nurseries coming up with their own variety names, which kind of annoys me because it's just like, can we just keep them the same so that we know what we're actually growing? A lot of the cheaper nurseries tend to do this quite a lot, to kind of come up with their own names of things. But yes, it's loads of blossom on it, and really excited. I've been hand pollinating it, so we'll see how all that does. I've got some potatoes here that I need to plant at the allotment. They're ready to go out. Possibly today, I might go later. Lovely satsuma, which I realised today, if you can see in there, in the leaf axils, there are tiny little, what looks like flower buds. They might be leaf buds, but they look like flower buds actually. So hopefully get some satsumas this year. I think the species name is Citrus unshiu, something like that. Then we've got various citrus back here. This Eureka lemon is not doing particularly well at all. I might take it out. But I've got navel orange, marsh seedless grapefruit, which is still continuing to sort of ripen in colour, darken in colour. This is a tamarillo, which had this fleece over it because you can see this bit is sort of been frosted. But there are some buds back here, so I'm pretty confident that this will survive. That's from Brett. So I think we've got a survivor, which is cool. You can see I've got like a little lemon down there, which is an unknown variety. But I've already had a lemon off of that, so it's quite nice. And then as usual, the figs. I've got lots of figs. Some of them are coming into leaf already, actually. This Fidino del Nord is trying to pop out a leaf and a Braber as well, actually, which will be interesting. That was by far my favourite variety last year, and it's quite a vigorous grower, so quite excited to see how it does. So yeah. And then I've got various other plants. The new thing that I've been doing is potting up these new strawberries. So these are the variety called Flamenco. The reason I bought these recently, a couple of days ago, because the strawberries at the allotment have completely disappeared, which is quite unusual, especially in this part of the UK. The strawberries usually don't completely die back, so I doubt that it's just that they've died back. I don't know. I don't know if someone's eaten them, or I don't know. But anyway, I bought some new strawberries. The variety is an ever-bearing one, so it means that it will produce fruit throughout the year. So from about maybe late June to like October, which is useful because it means you don't get like all of them at once, which was quite hard to deal with last year at my old allotment plot. I just couldn't pick them fast enough. But yeah, you can see they're already putting out some leaves. So quite excited for these. I'm tempted to buy another strawberry variety as well, actually, called, I think it's like Mara de Bois, which is like a gourmet French variety, which is supposedly like exceptionally tasting. So I don't know, I might get that. And then yeah, I've just got seed trays full of like ungerminated seeds because it has been cold. So got some courgettes, marigolds, coriander, basil, spring onion, thyme, and pak choi. So I'm hoping in the next week or so these will all start popping up. And then yeah, load of parsley there. I've potted loads on individually because it's they're such lovely plants, and I want to I want to be able to use like a lot of it in cooking and juicing and things like that, because parsley's, yeah, it's just a really lovely plant to have. So yeah, that's sort of what's going on. There's an unknown plant here that I got from where I volunteer on Thursdays. She said it's Persicaria, which is in the knotweed family, or dock family, but she doesn't know what it is. But she said it has lovely cut flowers, so I thought, is it alright if I take one back? So that would be quite cool to see how that does. So yeah, that's how things are at the minute. I'm going to show you really quickly upstairs in my bedroom, because things are starting to pop up there, and it's all quite exciting. Okay guys, so this is upstairs in my bedroom. It's kind of hard to film. We have the cat. That's me there, by the way, guys. I'm sat in the middle. And the dog, they often fight. Stop. Anyway, right, plants. So these are the aubergines, doing quite well. Keen to get them into the greenhouse. Tomatoes have just popped up, planted on the 28th of February. These are Irish Gardener's Delight, which are apparently smaller but sweeter. These are from real seeds. So quite excited to see what they turn out like, because you can save seed from them as well because they're not hybrid. These are called Aurora tomatoes. These are larger, which I'm hoping to make into like a sauce if I can get them to grow well. The chili peppers over here, what were these called again? Oh yeah, lemon drop chili peppers, doing well. There's squash underneath them which haven't germinated yet. Izzy, stop. Sweet potato, really doing well. So this seems to be the most successful way of doing it. Izzy, it's alright, they don't actually they don't ever make contact, it's just hissing. And yeah, these are Murasaki sweet potatoes. These are from last year's crop, and this is ready to start taking slips from, which you break off basically, plant them in soil, and that's your sweet potato plant. So yeah, I need to get like 5 or 6 good plants. That'll be enough. So that's those. And then it's just the figs, and the white sapote, which is sort of still just about hanging in there. But yeah, really happy because I've finally seen, after having repotted it and used my knife to cut out any of the rotting pieces, this fig, which is Smith, has finally, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, it's finally put a root out, which I'm really happy with, because this is meant to be a really tasty variety, but it's meant to also be slightly more suited to the UK than the Black Madeira, which is that one. So yeah, there's all my plants. So quite happy. Things are coming along now, and yeah, excited to get going. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Lots of love, lots of peace, and I'll speak to you in the next video.